Good morning, YouTube. So, guys, welcome back. It is 3 days out from my last bodybuilding competition, and I'm going to take you along for my high day. So, we've been running low days for like the last 2.5 weeks, and it's been fucking rough, but we are pretty much where we need to be. It's not a training day today, so we're hitting 550 grams of carbohydrates. I'm going to bring along to every meal. I'm going to get some posing done shortly, get some photos off to my coach, and then we'll evaluate from there. Got plenty of client work to get through today, but I was going to be taking you through all my meals as well, just so that we can start filling out and start looking my absolute best come Saturday. So I'll see you guys shortly, and I'm going to go actually do some posing, get a coffee as well, go for a little walk, and then show you meal number one. All right, so we're back from our walk and having a coffee, so we'll go into meal number one. So we're keeping the meal timing similar to what I would normally have. That way there, for me personally, it just kind of keeps things very measurable in regards to my body weight across the week, or across the day and into the evening, and how it responds to this amount of carbohydrates. So it's just about 6 o'clock. So we simply got 150 grams of low-fat Greek yogurt, 2 wheat bix, 100 grams of mixed berries, 1 gram of salt, and then also we have a sweetener on there as well. So I'll put the calories and macros up here or somewhere around, and also I'll get this in. We've just actually reduced my steps. I was doing like 16,000 as of yesterday. That was my daily step goal. So we'll bring that down to around about 12,000 today, just to mitigate a little bit of fatigue, let the carbs settle in as well. So we'll get this meal in and do a little bit of work, head to the gym. I'm just going to do a light little sit down cycle for a little bit and a bit of posing, shuffle the carbs around, and then I'll come back about 8 o'clock for my second meal as well. So all this kind of sits pretty well. Like, a lot of people kind of steer away from like dairy such as Greek yogurt or whatever as well, but for me it's never given me any issues. Closer to show day, like Friday and even Saturday, I will probably just remove it, just for the fact I just want more quicker carbohydrates and protein sources, and obviously lactose, you just never know. I'd rather play the safe game. So today, tomorrow, even Friday, I'll probably keep the Greek yogurt in, and then the Saturday I'll kind of look to reduce it or get rid of it as well. So I'm gonna get stuck into this, do some work, and I'll see you guys at the next meal. What is up, guys? So we are back from the gym, did a bit of posing, a little bit of cardio, also occupied a little bit of time too. So we are back in for breakfast. So what we have here is 3 crumpets, 20 grams of almond butter, and 20 grams of jam. Then we've got 100 grams of raw weight oats, 20 grams of dark chocolate, 114 grams of banana, and also 100 grams of mixed berries with a gram of salt over top of that as well. So I'll put these macros here. I think it's like over 1,000 calories. So I am super excited about this. Crumpets are my go-to for sure as well. Still feeling pretty flat. It's going to take a little while. It's like immediate carb release and you feel incredible. It takes a little while to be able to mitigate the fatigue that we've had over the last 27 weeks, or at least 2.5 weeks since my last comp, where I was on quite high carbohydrates. So I'm going to get this in, guys, and then I shall see you at the next meal as well, which will be lunch. All right, chat soon. What is up, team? So we are back for lunch. So pretty epic spread here. This is what I'm kind of currently having anyway, just a bit more as well. So we've got 600 grams of spudlight potatoes. Now I would usually boil them like when I'm dieting, just to give more volume, but when I actually air fry them, it brings the quantity down, so I just don't have as much in my stomach. So it's about similar volume, but obviously I prefer like the crispiness of the chips, so that's why I've done that. And then we've got teriyaki sauce on there too. And then we just got, some micros in here. We got 150 grams of cucumber, about 75 grams of lettuce, and 100 grams of chicken breast with some light sweet chili as well. So what we've done with these high days
because we bring up carbs so much, and we don't want to kind of blow out our calories, and we don't want, you know, an issue with digestion as well, we actually reduce my protein intake for the day. So we go from 200 grams of protein per day down to 165. So that's why my protein portions are a little bit lower as well. So I'll put the macros and stuff up here somewhere, but yeah, I'm gonna get stuck into this. These are just my go-to. Like, I just fucking love air fried potatoes as well. But that's the hack, right? When I'm dieting, I'm usually having them like boiled, so it keeps the volume. So basically the same amount of weight that is at its raw weight is what will be at its boiled weight. And then when you air fry them, you lose around about close to just about 50%. So as I said, I'm still getting way more carbohydrates in this meal, but the volume's similar, and that way there, it just sits better on my stomach as well. So I'm gonna get stuck into this, guys, and yeah, enjoy it. All right, I'll see you at the next meal. Bye. What's up, guys? So we're back from meal number 4, actually. So we've got 250 grams of cooked long grain white rice, 150 grams of prawns, 100 grams of lettuce, and also 100 grams of cucumber, about 30 mils of light sweet chili sauce, and about a gram of salt on there as well. I'll put the full macros and ingredients here. So basically, I'm pretty much going to replicate this similar for dinner, except I'll have chicken breast as well. This just been sitting so well. I've actually still been like super hungry today. So I was actually really hanging out, even though I've had, you know, close to twice as many calories as well. But I'm gonna get stuck into this. It's just gone 25 past 3. My next meal will be at about 5:30. So I'm gonna get stuck into this, guys, and yeah, I'll see you at the next meal. All right, fancy seeing you here. Guys, we are back for meal number 5. So similar to my last one. So we've got 250 rice, 100 grams of lettuce, 100 grams of cucumber, but we've got 75 grams of chicken breast at its raw weight, sriracha, and that sweet chili sauce as well, about a gram of salt, another liter of water. This is 5 liters so far today, and I'll put the macros and calories right here. But yeah, guys, like, it's been sitting pretty well. I'm still like, I wouldn't say I'm full by any means as well, but I've got this meal, and I've got one more meal this evening as well. Then I'll take some photos later tonight, send to my coach, see how I'm looking, wake up tomorrow, do that again as well. So I'll see you at my next meal, which would be, I'll surprise you. All right, okay, I'll get stuck into this, guys. See you soon. All right, guys, so last meal of the day, we have got 100 grams of rice flour or cream of rice. We've got 150 grams of blueberries, 15 grams of almond butter, then we've got 25 grams of honey on there as well. So I'll put the full macros and ingredients up here for this meal, and then basically this is my full day of eating. Basically, I think it's like 550 carb, 60 fat, and I think 165 protein. So I'm gonna get this down, guys, get some posing done very shortly, and then send that off to my coach and see how I wake up tomorrow. So we get to do it all again tomorrow. Yay, I think it's actually an extra 25 grams of carbs tomorrow, so we'll keep loading up. All right, guys, make sure to subscribe, like, and share. I'll see you guys in the next video.